Hey everybody, Orange Grip here. I've been really wanted to tell, put a video on YouTube about what I've been seeing. Um, I've been watching some videos about this LibertyChick, about how she's talking about how she doesn't support the troops, how American soldiers are mercenaries. Um, how it's not just, I mean, she doesn't support the war. She doesn't think the people who are in the military are smart. They're dumb. Um, well, I have a few things right here. One, she's wrong. Don't believe her. She's absolutely wrong in almost every way. Two things. Let's just get something I agree on here. Um, I support the troops because they're fighting and they are sacrificing so much, especially for people like her and her boyfriend, who are just so stupid that they can't even see that they're fighting for them, that they're fighting for their right to say things. I mean, there are nations, she wouldn't be able to say those things, let alone be on a camera, and him speaking out against his government, he'd be shot and killed. So, I mean, those men, those dumbasses, or those mercenaries, they're fighting for their freedom. Okay, they're not mercenaries. Okay, I mean, you think all these people join because they're gung-ho idiot patriots? That's not true at all. I mean, they're fighting for their families and their countries. Because do you honestly think that the terrorists would give a crap about you and your family? You think they're any better human beings than we are? Of course not. You know? Okay. Yeah. Bad things happen in war. I'm pretty sure. No, it's a fact that U.S. soldiers have probably killed innocent civilians. Well, guess what? That's war. Shit happens. All right. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm saying you can't change it. I'm saying you can't just sit here and complain about it. I mean, but I do respect that she has her opinion. Everyone has their opinion, and that's what they're fighting for us to have opinions on things. I've had family in the military. I support the military by this jacket I'm wearing and by other things. I've had friends going into the military. Just the other day, just about 2 days ago, my friend joined the army, and he's off to basic, in a few months. And I asked him why join the army, and just to have a conversation. He said to me, he said it's not for the glory, because I know the glory those old war movies have. That's not real, He says he did it because it's the best choice in his life right now, because it gives him good skills for afterlife. He can feed his family, I mean, he loves his country and he's willing to die for it, but he doesn't want to kill for it. You see, there was a difference right there. You don't have to be an evil person to join the military. I mean, people are willing to die for the country, but you don't just have to go and kill people. There's a guy in my school who thought he could express his opinion, and he could, but he was retarded because he thought me and my friend were joining the Marine Corps. We were joining the Marine Corps after high school, and he thought that we were joining to kill people, and I said, no, I'm doing it to defend my home. I don't want my city, or my state being the next battleground. I don't want that. And I feel sorry for the people in the other countries that our troops had to go in there and do some bad things. But that's war. That's life. They shouldn't blame us. They should blame Al Qaeda, and it should be the Taliban and things like that for starting something and bringing in people, bringing the innocent civilians to it. You know, I mean, and saying, if I saw a car that said I don't support the troops, have a bumper sticker, I would destroy that car. That may sound a little extreme. That may sound like, oh, you said she can express her opinion. Well, I can express my opinion too. That's wrong. That's inhuman. I mean, those are people's sons and daughters, husbands, wives, aunts, uncles, brothers and sisters. Those are human beings that are trying to make a life. Maybe okay, they didn't choose a life like yours, because obviously you know what you're talking about, LibertyChick, because you've been in the military once, but you haven't. So you can't say anything bad about the military because you aren't there. You haven't been there. You know, if you don't want to stand behind the troops, stand in front of them. They could use a good bullet sponge every now and then. All right. And to your boyfriend Alex, again, he said they were mercenaries. They're mercenaries, really? You know, mercenaries get paid lots of money. You know, these soldiers, they have a minimum wage. Football players, you know, get paid more than them. Okay, so in saying that you're more patriot because you don't go around saying America's a bad name, you don't need a military to do that. You know, when it's people like you make America look we're too weak to fight anybody or weak to stand up. Okay, if you haven't remembered, we were attacked on 9/11. Okay, on September 1st, we were attacked. I'm just ranting, alright? And I'm not the best at making these videos. You know, I see these and I just think those people like that, like LibertyChick and her boyfriend, make me feel disgraced to be an American. But then I realize, well, being an American is having to deal with people like that all the time because this nation is full of people of all different backgrounds. And you know what? We all have different opinions. That's fine. You know, but just saying you don't support the troops, I mean, they're not murderous villains. They're regular people like you and me. You know, and I know, and obviously LibertyChick, I've seen the comments on your videos, you do not have a lot of people supporting you, so I don't think you can say you've done good or anything like that. You've worsened your reputation. I mean, if there's never going to be a book, there's never going to be a movie about you, and like this one lady said in a video response to that video, where you don't support the troops, their soldiers, they don't need your support. No, they don't want your support. You know, they don't want you to clap for them. When my buddy, his cousin was in the military, and when his cousin came back, he didn't care. He didn't go over there for the glory or the applauses. He went over there to fight. He went over there to, you know, defend his home and do his job. You know. So I mean, if you don't support the war, that's fine because you don't have to support the war, because the war could be based on anything, but support the men and women who go over there and fight and die for you. You know, it wasn't always their choice to go there anyway. You know, they could have signed up for the military for the money, for the skills they could learn, the benefits. You know, and then a war happened, so they had to be sent over there. They had no choice. And you know what? You guys talk about how the United States government is evil or corrupt. But guess what? That's every single government. There is no perfect government because human beings aren't perfect at all. There's not. There never will be. Okay, the only perfect human being I could ever imagine being on this planet at any given time was probably Jesus, and that was probably the only one, like, at all. Okay, you know, I mean, I know this is not a religious one, but you know, just get off that. But like I said, I mean, you make me sick. Really, I mean, watching your videos, I was laughing at half the things you said, and my stomach was, you know, upset because I can't believe, you know, I was hearing this shit. So I mean, I am proud to say my mother was in the Air Force. You know, my grandfather was in the Navy. You know, and I'm proud to say that I will be in the military, and I'll be proud to fight for this nation. I'll be proud to die for this nation because I want to let, you know, people after me, you know, the next generation, live the same lifestyle I did, free and happy, and this wonderful nation we have. But you know what? You can't get that without a military. You can't get that without supporting them. You know. So this is my first try. You know, if you guys have questions or comments, you know, please likes. You know, I mean, I really need some help with this chick because this lady is obviously nuts and retarded. Okay, but everyone's got their own opinion. So I guess I'm signing out. So much Griff. See you guys later.